Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, welcome. This is a highly requested video from all of you guys to make my longest lasting perfume list. So guys, no matter if these are my favorites right now or not, these are definitely my most long lasting perfumes from my collection, and my measurement was 10 hours and up for it to be on the list. All right, so these are really long lasting fragrances, and also I kept in mind that long lasting is something that actually lasts on your clothes. So these are very beast mode lasting perfumes, and if you're interested, then keep on watching. We have a wide range of perfumes here. We have orientals, we have vanilla, we have gourmand, we have everything. So let's start with a classic. So very long lasting perfume, even though it's a fresh one, is definitely Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. This is oriental fresh, so it has some floral notes to it. It also has some vanilla, so it's quite sweet. It's a gorgeous perfume. I think everybody knows it. It's a strong patchouli note in here as well, but it's a nice sweet warm patchouli that I can actually bear. So this one is a no-brainer when it comes to longevity. It really does last throughout the whole day until the evening, and even longer. So I really like this, especially for some formal occasions. This is my go-to because I can be sure that this will last on my skin and people will still think I'm a good smelling person. So that's the first one. Next, we have a sandalwood bomb. So if you like sandalwood, this will be your best friend. If you like some creamy milky notes, this will also be your best friend. And this one has a beast longevity. And this one is Zadig Voltaire. This is her. And I hate the bottle. I absolutely hate it. To me, it's bulky. It's terrible to travel with. I used to travel with it for a long time because I was going back and forth from Malta actually back in the day, and that was my favorite fragrance then, and it was such a pain in the A to carry it. So okay, enough rambling about the terrible bottle. The scent itself, it's amazing. It's basically a strong sandalwood with jasmine in the top, with some vanilla and some chestnut. So it's a gorgeous milky fragrance, very sandalwood. It has some manly hue to it. It's a little bit unisex in the beginning, especially when you sniff it from the bottle. But I will definitely repurchase it because I'm really running out of it. Really nice scent. I really like it. It's very unique. Not many people smell like this. If you like sandalwood, you will love this. And the longevity, all the longevities of those perfumes will be amazing. So maybe I'll just stop saying that and I'll just describe the perfume and that's it, right? So yeah, Zadig and Voltaire, this is her perfect fragrance if you like sandalwood and a little bit of a unisex hue, but then it gets very milky and creamy and sweeter with the vanilla. So I think it's a very unique fragrance, so check it out. Okay, next one, I'm just gonna show it quickly because I don't want to ramble too much about this one. Shaghaf Oud by Swiss Arabian. Gorgeous fragrance. Of course, this is the Oud Bouquet by Lancome dupe. I was actually thinking about buying Oud Bouquet by Lancome. However, I wanted to test out how I feel with such fragrance that is a oud with praline. And I really like it, so maybe in the future when I'm out of this one I will purchase the original Oud Bouquet by Lancome, who knows. Nevertheless, it's a gorgeous sweet oud with rose and praline to it. There's nothing too much to it. These are the main notes that you're gonna smell. There's some saffron in the beginning which makes it a little bit more spicy. But nevertheless, this is beast mode when it comes to sillage. Like, everyone is gonna smell you. Gorgeous oriental. If you like oud, you're gonna love it. Even if you don't like oud, This is a very toned down version of a nude, so you might actually like it. And guys, also keep in mind, because I was thinking a little about this with all that oud thing, and you know, try wearing oud in the summertime. I know these are mostly heavy fragrances, but when you think about it, you know, oud is a note that was born in a hotter climate. So to me, actually, oud is perfect. It plays perfectly in hotter weather. Just think about it and tell me what you think. Nevertheless, the sillage is amazing on this one, the longevity obviously, but if you're into oriental fragrances, this is really worth trying. Okay, next one that has a great longevity. It's hands down one of the most long-lasting fragrances in my collection, which was a huge surprise to me. And this is also one of my favorite fragrances. And this is La Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier. So this one is, it opens up a little bit fruity. It has a strong pear note to it. To me, honestly, it could be stronger. It could be stronger, but I think they were playing it a little bit safe. Nevertheless, the pear is here, and then you get a very strong oriental vanilla, in a very oriental side of vanilla, because it's mixed with vetiver, so it makes it a little bit more spicy and way more interesting than we usually get in gourmand fragrances. Very interesting. It's definitely a sweet one. You have to like sweet fragrances, but I love them because to me it leans oriental, and the pear in the beginning is just amazing. To me it's an all year round fragrance. The sillage is also amazing on it, and it's a great fragrance for a date night. I just love it. This is my all-rounder if I want to smell a little bit stronger, a little bit sweeter. So yeah, that's La Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier. Next super long lasting fragrance is definitely Olympia Intense by Paco Rabanne, and I could have included Olympia Original because her longevity is great as well, definitely 10 hours if not more, but this one is even more long lasting, I must admit. Olympia Original has some aquatic notes to it, is quite strong, maybe not strong, but there is jasmine to it, so you know, even though it's a salty vanilla, it has a little bit of a lighter hue to it. This one is definitely a beast mode Olympia version, and it's very strong on amber. It's quite salty, and it's also very strong on vanilla. Very interesting fragrance, even though again it's a sweet one. It has gorgeous amber note to it. Amber is not maybe like my favorite note of all time, but in this particular fragrance I just die for this amber here, because the mix of vanilla and the saltiness and the amber is just to die for. If you were debating, because I get a lot of comments, if I have the original, should I get the intense, and the other way around, yes, you should. You definitely should have both, because to me they're absolutely different. To me this one is a very strong amber vanilla fragrance, whereas Olympia Original is also strong vanilla, as you probably already know. It's also salty, but it has a little bit more of an aquatic note. Here you get no aquatic, there's nothing light in here. It's a strong amber vanilla with some saltiness. Gorgeous fragrance, very sweet. It leaves a huge trail. I love it. That's Olympia Intense. Okay, next vanilla that I want to show you, it's a little bit more oriental. Even though Olympia Intense is already quite oriental, this is very oriental fragrance, and I absolutely love it. I know it has a lot of fans around the globe and in our community, and this is Elie and Essence Absolue. So this one is a flanker of Elie that includes a lot of vanilla note and also some incense. As I said before, it's a little bit cinnamony on me in the beginning, and then it's very sweet vanilla with incense to it, so it makes it a gorgeous oriental blend of a fragrance. I think they still kept the jasmine, correct me if I'm wrong. Nevertheless, it's a very long-lasting fragrance, and it leaves a nice trail on you. Very, very nice. I absolutely love this one, and yeah, this is my baby. I already have a backup on it, and I'll probably get more because I feel like it's getting more and more popular. It's getting more popular than when it was widely available. Like, what's going on? Nevertheless, Elie Essence Absolue, definitely a long-lasting fragrance from my collection. And of course, I wouldn't be fair if I didn't mention Alien Original. This one also has a beast mode of assemblage and longevity. As you probably know, I love it. It is a strong indolic jasmine with strong amber and woody notes. If you compare these two, this one is just way more vanilla, not as woody. This is vanilla incense to me. This one is our typical indolent jasmine with woody notes and amber. Really, really love it. It's intoxicating. It leaves a great trail. So I absolutely love it. You cannot get unnoticed when you wear it. And I don't want to say it's my favorite Alien, but it's definitely high up on my list. If you haven't watched my Alien, the whole range of Aliens review, please check it out. It's on my channel already. And this one is Alien Oud. So this one is definitely the most intoxicating out of all the Aliens that came out. It's a strong oud with alien DNA. They kept everything that Alien Original had. So there's still jasmine, there's still amber, there's still woody notes with added oud and some cardamom. So in the beginning it's way more spicy. You get a lot of spiciness from here, and then it turns into a gorgeous Alien with a very strong woody note to it. Very, very sexy, very intoxicating. I think this one is the most long-lasting out of all Aliens, at least on me. I know it also differs on people, but on me this is definitely the most long-lasting. I would say 16 hours. Definitely, because once I wore it throughout the day and I sprayed it around noon and I showered, I went to bed, and next day I could still smell it. So it was way over 10 hours. So this one is amazing when it comes to longevity. If you like woody notes and you like Alien, you should have it, and please don't hesitate on that, because this is just beautiful. Alien Oud. Okay, now something completely different, and I know it's very overhyped, it's tiring to look at it, to be honest, and I feel the same way, don't get me wrong, I feel the same way, but I cannot say it's not long lasting because it's very long lasting, so it has to be on this list. I don't wear it anymore, but you know, it's a good scent. It's La Vie Est Belle by Lancome. This one also has 12-hour longevity, if not more. Lasts on the clothes all day. Gorgeous, gorgeous gourmand. It has a strong iris note to it, so it's a little bit powdery. It also has praline that makes it very nice and sweet. Really, really love it. It is a citrus opening in here, but very quickly it gets into this gourmand, strong, potent juice. So I really, really like it, but I don't wear it anymore because I don't want to smell like everybody else. So that's the main reason. Nevertheless, it really is potent on longevity, and I cannot deny it. That's why it had to be here. Okay. Next one, that is actually my absolutely favorite winter scent. This is my winter go-to. It's very sexy, but it's very cozy. It's like a warm blanket with a sexy bite to it. So this one is Hypnotic Poison by Dior, and this is the Eau de Toilette version, and that's the only Eau de Toilette that has such a beast mode longevity like this one. And this is a classic to me. It never gets old. The DNA of this scent is very contemporary, even though many years ago it was released, and it's still here. It's still, like, you know, doing it for the crowd. Men love this one. As I said, it's warm, cozy, very sweet, but very sexy. It's a burnt almond scent with some tonka bean vanilla. It's a oriental vanilla, definitely. Gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. It has quite a complex pyramid, but you mainly get the sweetness of the burnt almond, some vanilla. Really, really, really good. The longevity is, again, hours and hours and hours, last days on the clothes. So yeah, I have a coat that I always spray with it in the winter, and I usually go around wearing it for a month until it actually stops smelling like Hypnotic Poison. So that's a good trick, to just spray your coats with a strong fragrance, so you actually leave a trail when you walk in the winter. But we have spring now, so I don't know why I'm rambling about it. Anyway, Hypnotic Poison by Dior, definitely a long-lasting fragrance. Thank you. Next one. One of my newest discoveries. I mean, it's not a discovery, I knew that fragrance and it's been around many years on the market, but I recently purchased it because I think I just wasn't mature enough to get it, and now I'm feeling it. And this is Dior Addict. And this is very long lasting. It's also an oriental vanilla, but it has a lot of white flowers in here. It's very jasmine in the beginning. So if you were debating if you should have both, because they're both vanillas, they're definitely different. This one is sweet, it's cozy, it's gourmand. This one is definitely not a gourmand. It's a powdery vanilla with white florals, so it's a little bit more cold, if you know what I mean. It's not as warm as cozy. Very mature, but very, very sexy. The jasmine is very strong in here, but it's covered in tons of vanilla. So I really, really love it. The longevity is amazing. So if you don't have it already, you should definitely check it out if you like feeling sexy. And if you like your vanillas, this will be your best friend for sure. So that's your Addict. Okay, and now I have two fragrances that are very, very long lasting on me, and which is actually shocking. So the first one that I want to talk to you about, it's a fruity fragrance. It does have almonds, it has like this nice cozy warm base, but it's mainly to me a raspberry fragrance, which is very unusual for a raspberry fruity fragrance to last as long, and this one definitely has 10 hours plus of the longevity. And this is Elie Saab Girl of Now Forever. So as I said, it has that original base, but it's completely not similar to the original Girl of Now. And the raspberry makes it very zesty, very girly, very fruity, but then you get this gorgeous vanilla blend right after the raspberry, and the raspberry actually does stay throughout the whole longevity of the fragrance. Maybe it's a little bit milder, but it's still there. So it's definitely a fruity one, which is very surprising. So if you are in a market for a long-lasting fruity fragrance, you should get this one. The price is good, online definitely. So yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous scent. I really like it. The longevity is really good. I'm getting used to it. This is not maybe my favorite note combination to go for. But definitely I would use it throughout spring and maybe even summer. So that's Girl of Now Forever, great lasting power. And the last one I need to mention, the Mother. So this is Elie Saab Girl of Now, the original. I honestly feel like the Forever one is even more long lasting. This one does last on me for sure up to 10 hours, 9-10 hours I would say, so it definitely is still in the long lasting range. So this one is gorgeous because it's very sweet. It has a strong almond, tonka and pistachio note to it. There is also some jasmine in here, some orange blossom note. Really, really like it, but mainly you get the sweet almond and pistachio and tonka. Mainly, to me, it's a tonka scent with some nuttiness to it. If you like sweet scents, this will be a perfect one to go for. It's great for parties, it's great for dates. I really, really like it. and again, it's a safe buy because it's a great crowd pleaser, so I'm sure everyone around you will love it, and it does leave a tail, which is great. And I think that's it. These are the most long-lasting fragrances from my collection. I'm sure there is some fragrance that I forgot about because I just, you know, it's very hard to go through the whole collection. But maybe I actually didn't. I think I have a decent list for you. And I love them all. Some I love more, some I love less, but you know, the longevity is definitely there. And you cannot go wrong if you are looking for something that's very long lasting. You cannot go wrong with these ones. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below, and please subscribe so we can build our gorgeous community. And thank you so much for watching once again. See you in the next video. Bye.